Have you ever had one of those days? The kind where everything feels a little too much, your patience is wearing thin, and you end up doing something you instantly regret. Today, we're going to explore one of those moments, a story that I think will resonate with a lot of us. It's about anger, regret, and the incredible power of an apology. Imagine a cozy little home tucked inside a tree, filled with sunlight and laughter. This is where our story begins. A little raccoon, full of energy, bursts through the door after a big day at school. He's bouncing with excitement, telling his mom and dad all about his adventures. He learned about a giant nut, he won at hide and seek, and he even handled a tricky situation with a friend who took his crayon. He was so proud. His parents listened, their hearts full, just enjoying the pure, chaotic joy of their little one. It was one of those perfect family moments, the kind you wish you could bottle up and keep forever. But as the golden afternoon sun faded and evening set in, the mood began to change. The day's exhaustion started to creep in for everyone. It was bath time, but the little raccoon, now overtired and grumpy, just wanted to sleep. He whined, "I'm tired. My head hurts." His dad, also drained from a long day, saw this not as exhaustion, but as defiance. His patience, already frayed, finally snapped. "That's enough," he boomed, his voice echoing in the small space. "Get in the water right now." The sudden shout terrified the little one. His eyes filled with tears of confusion and fear. His mom rushed in, trying to de-escalate the situation. "You're scaring him," she said. "He's just exhausted." But the father's frustration was a dam that had burst. In a moment of pure anger, he threw the towel he was holding onto the floor. It wasn't a big deal, but it knocked over a small wooden brush, which clattered loudly against the wood. That sharp, sudden noise was the last straw. The little raccoon let out a piercing cry, a sound of pure distress that cut through the tense air. Seeing the mess he'd made, the father, now facing his wife's anger and his child's fear, simply turned and stormed out of the house, leaving a cloud of frustration and hurt behind him. He walked alone into the cool night forest. The peaceful sounds of crickets and wind were a stark contrast to the storm raging inside him. He just had to take a bath, he muttered to himself. Why does he have to make everything so hard? He felt angry, misunderstood. But as he stood there under the moonlight, something shifted. The image of his child's scared little face flashed in his mind. He heard the sharp sound of the brush hitting the floor, saw the disappointment in his wife's eyes. The anger began to melt away, replaced by a heavy, crushing wave of guilt. "What did I do?" he whispered, his voice cracking. "He's just a baby." He was just tired. He realized his exhaustion had gotten the better of him, that he had reacted out of his own stress, not his child's behavior. "I'm an idiot," he said to the empty forest. "I have to fix this." And with a new sense of urgency, he turned and ran back home. He pushed the door open slowly, his heart pounding with worry. And there, standing in the warm light of the hallway, was his son. Bathed in fresh pajamas, looking so small. The father braced himself for fear, for rejection. But the little raccoon just looked up with pure relief in his eyes. "Daddy," he said softly, "you're back." And then, the words that shattered the father's heart into a million pieces. "I love you, Daddy." Tears streamed down the father's face. He fell to his knees, opening his arms wide. "Oh, my baby," he sobbed. "Forgive me. I'm so sorry for shouting. Daddy was wrong. I love you so much." The little one ran into his arms, burying his face in his father's chest, clinging to him tightly. In that moment, all the anger, all the hurt, just washed away, replaced by a hug so full of love and forgiveness it felt like it could mend anything. His mom came and wrapped her arms around them both, and they stood there, a family, laughing through their tears, celebrating the simple truth that love is always stronger than a bad moment. Later that night, they were all snuggled in bed together. Mom read a story about a little bear, and Dad did a funny bear voice that made his son giggle sleepily. As they kissed him goodnight and the room fell into silence, the father watched his son sleep. He watched the gentle rise and fall of his chest, his whiskers twitching in a dream. And then a slow, peaceful smile spread across the little raccoon's face. It was a smile of pure happiness, of feeling completely safe and loved. This story shows us something so important. We all make mistakes. We all have moments where we let our stress or tiredness get the best of us, especially as parents. But it's not the mistake that defines us. It's what we do after. It's having the courage to admit when we're wrong, to say I'm sorry, and to reconnect with the people we love. That moment of repair is more powerful than the moment of rupture. It teaches our children that it's okay to be imperfect and that love means being able to fix things together. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched you, please consider subscribing for more content like this. We'll see you next time.